Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And Clark, here in the early phases of the regular season, for players that are having a tough time and struggling with their shots, what are some of the ways to get back on track?
Usually these cold streaks take care of themselves, but getting somebody to rebound for you and putting up a few extra reps never hurt anybody either.
Now here's Allen, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 5, second chance shot, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Two on the clock. Kukoc for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Johnson, the pass to Iverson. Here's Barber. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Kukoc. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, I love to see that aggressive take by Toni Kukoc. I mean, pushing through the contact and using his length to finish inside, that's sweet.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Knocked away. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Allen. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball. Ray Allen ready to fire.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Kukoc from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Barber passes to Johnson. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Michael Redd.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Cassell. Got a piece of it.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
There's Williams. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Kukoc. A 3-ball. Alford with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Bucks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Allen against Iverson. Over to the left wing. Cassell. That one's off. Still out of sync. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Barber. And he dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Allen outside. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Allen's got 5 now.
This is Allen's shot for sure, and you got to love the quick release and the textbook efficiency of his form.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here is Thomas after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Now here is Red. He's covered closely. Nobody near Allen. And it falls over the rim and in. 7 points for Ray Allen.
Timeout. A pure shooter if there ever was one. Allen easily knocks down the mid-range.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Holly's checked in. .151 left in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Larry Brown. They'll try to neutralize one of the best shooters of all time, Ray Allen. Coach stressed the main thing is to never leave Allen, saying if you give him a sliver of space, Ray will knock down shots. It's always interesting to see how teams plan for Ray Allen. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, David. Some changes for Philadelphia. Smooth comes in for Singleton, and it's Johnson in for Duncan. Allen surveying the D. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Ollie. And he lays it straight in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Pass to Allen to the left wing. Here's Ollie. Johnson against Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Here's Barber. The 76ers another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Robinson with the block.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected. Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Thomas, a screen on Edwards. It's Thomas on the wing. Misses off the left iron. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Milwaukee with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Red misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Barber.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Ollie. Pass to Red. Jacks up a three. Barber pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here is Red. Still scoreless.
Oh, leaping with purpose there, man. Red packs a punch on those slams.
Dixon passes to Barber. Another three for Philadelphia. And this season, the Charlotte Hornets relocating to New Orleans. Because they're going to go from one small market to another.
And you know what I like about that, Kevin, is the city of Charlotte was promised an expansion franchise. So hoops in the Big Easy, before long, will be hoops in the Queen City. I think everybody wins in that scenario.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Thomas. Here's Caffey. Over Singleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Thomas a screen. And the shot goes in. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night. Here is Edwards. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. Here's Barber. Traps in the tray.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint and stolen by Singleton. Pass to Dixon. Shoots the three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The kick out to Red. There's Thomas with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Barber. Power down with both hands.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's Ollie. Pass to Red to stop the run. And again, the Bucks miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
The Bucks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Out to the right wing. Here's Ollie. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Kukoc. Michael Redd is on the wing. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Red's got 5 now.
That lefty stroke of Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Here's Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Alford's checked in for Singleton. Williams comes in for Robinson. Allen Iverson's checked in for Dixon. And it's Johnson in for Edwards. Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. Cassell comes in for Michael Redd. Now, here's Johnson. He's got 5. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Cassell. Williams with the block.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
That one goes. Count it. Barber's got 38 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
From deep three-point land, Thomas grabs the rebound. To the middle, here's Kukoc, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things. He's taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Johnson, the pass to Barber.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bucks shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Cassell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. That's tipped. Johnson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Alford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drains the three-pointer. Barber's got 43 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Cassell's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Allen, that's good.
That's the response from Allen, a 3 at the other end.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Buries it from three-point range.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Kukoc kicks to Allen. That's tipped.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Second shot opportunity, and Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got 10.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Cassell. Barber pulls it in. Barber's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And he goes in for the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-3 run. And here's Iverson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Williams passes to Johnson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, great stuff there in close with the defense all over him. Nice finish.
And here's Iverson outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Cassell kicks to Red. The 3, Williams with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Singleton, he's checked in for Alford. Robinson comes in for Williams. Dixon's checked in for Iverson. And it's Edwards in for Johnson. The Bucks also with the sub. Thomas checked in for Tony Kukoc. Good, another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Thomas kicks to Allen. Robinson pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He had a nice open look right there. Barber's got 57 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Got a piece of it. Cassell, the pass to Allen. 5 on the clock.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the Bucks making a change here. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Singleton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Milwaukee. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of it.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's one of the most potent offensive players ever. And it's on full display here tonight. The defenders look like they're moving backwards.
And with this vintage performance, he now stands at fourth place all time in scoring 60-point games. Left side, Thomas. Can they get it? And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cassell against Edwards. Pass to Thomas. Down low. Here's Caffey. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feed. Caffey's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks. Jackson. Oh, and there he puts it down.
What a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's something you're more likely to see in a pickup game.
Thomas a screen. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Williams, he's checked in for Singleton. And it's Barber in for Jackson. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Bank shot, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
It's blocked.
You gotta go up stronger than that, or he's gonna turn you away. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Edwards against Cassell. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Cassell against Williams to halt the run, and the Bucks miss again. 76ers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Edwards against Cassell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Barber. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Stolen by Robinson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Outside Williams. Pass to Barber from downtown. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Cassell. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Boy, the defense can't give Cassell these looks. He's so good from the mid-range.
For 3. Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Singleton, he's checked in for Dixon. The Bucks also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Caffey. Red comes in for Thomas. And it's Allen in for Ollie. Now, here is Red, guarded closely. The Bucks working the ball around. Allen up top, shoots it. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 3 assists in the game. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Milwaukee.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smooth.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Cassell. Allen inside the 3-point line. Rebound by Singleton. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Barber missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Barber. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Cassell. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.